Virgo, how you doing? So I thought I would answer the call to a lot of people saying, I missed the tarot. So I thought I'd change it up a little bit and not do a remote viewing and do a few signs for the tarot. What signs would you like to see? Let me know in the comment section. If you also are interested in the new raffle that I've got going, it's only £1 to enter, which is the equivalent to $1.33. But this time you can win a tarot deck that is worth, I think it's about £80. It is free shipping, so don't worry about that. And then it is also a one-on-one video call with myself that lasts for about an hour, if you can put up with me for an hour. So you win a tarot deck, and it gets sent to you, okay, that is worth about £80 to £90, I think it is. It's gold. It's a really nice tarot deck. I actually want it myself, to be honest. But it gets sent to you, and then also you win, as well, is a 1 hour video call, and it is literally just over $1 in order to enter. And you get loads of different package deals, meaning like if you buy 3 tickets, you can buy 1 ticket if you want, but if you buy 3 tickets, you get like 3 tickets free, 4 tickets, 5 or 6 tickets free, 7 tickets, 16 tickets free. Okay, so it just enhances your chances to win. It is all legit. You will see an AI video that I put together myself, because some people think that it's a scam. I don't know why, because it's on my channel. But I made it myself, and it just shows you the pictures of the tarot, and it's got an AI narrator that's pretty much telling you about it. But I'll tell you more towards the end. So let's see. Virgo, no channeling in this one. Virgo. So Virgo, King of Cups or Life Path 9. 2 men. So same-sex relationship, or it's the same men or Steve-ship. This is a lot of sex energy here. This is a lot of flirting behavior. Okay. Somebody that you're very keen on, or someone that's very kinky. Okay. Or a ship that might have something to do with, I know, a Steve ship. But a ship that might be 6 of Swords. That could be Gemini, maybe Capricorn energy here. There's 2 men looking at each other here. Now, I don't know if this is friends or lesbians, or 2 men. I don't know, but it could be a woman that has 2 men. Let's see. Virgo. So if you've got a partner or a person that you're really interested in, Virgo, or Life Path 9, and if you are not actually thinking, you know what, I actually like the same sex, but if you're thinking more along the lines of the person that I'm interested in, are they into the same sex? More than likely here, okay. But it could be someone that likes both. Got Libra energy here. This, I don't know why, right? I always get these vibes, but because I look at cards directionally, and these 2 men are actually really eyeing each other up. But someone here is waiting for a man to make a decision of whether they actually like men and women, or a man or a woman. This isn't every story just yet, but this is someone, regardless, that is looking at the same sex, right? There's someone here that is waiting for this man or one of these men to make a decision of whether they want to be with a man or a woman or both. That's one story. Now this can come up as or Cameron, but this can come up as the same man. It's just one man. Okay, it's a woman. So is this person like what do you call it, like transvestite, or like a man but dresses up as a woman? Because it's kind of what I'm picking up here. A man that dresses up as a woman. Virgo. See, again, a lot of cards that don't make sense. I think there's 3 people here, right? It's not showing it, but it is in a way, if you look at what I'm saying. There's 2 men looking at each other. There's one person waiting for an answer from maybe one of these guys, and then deciding to just end the whole scenario altogether and probably distance oneself from this energy, because these feel like that they're in a pact, right? That they are possibly actually together. having sex, love each other, wanting to be with one another. Then you get this ending, and I don't think the ending is to do with these two. I think this is another person, could be male or female, that's kind of like, well, I don't want to interfere in whatever they've got going on, so I'm kind of just sort of observing. I mean, is it a chuck your keys in the bowl, observing some kind of sexual act? Now, Virgo, I got a lot of flack from this, but then I also got a lot of you that understood it and did relate to it and did actually appreciate me talking about sex on the channel. But some people were like, oh my God, no, how dare you be a Virgo? Please close your legs and blah, blah, blah. Right? Because one of your remote viewings, I can remember now, said my legs are open for business. Right? Now, I don't know what's going on here at the moment, but it feels like that there could be a woman, right, that's with one of these men. They're with one of these men, but they're still with this man because it is over, but they haven't moved on from this guy yet, right? So this can just be energy, but they haven't moved on from someone. But there is another man here. There is another man. Now, I can hear some of you actually saying, I feel that my partner has sexual tendencies towards the same sex. If you really do think that and feel that, there is a very good possibility in this reading here. Okay. Virgo. Eight of Pentacles. See, that means an ending. Distancing myself, ending. That means working on it. There's got to be a third energy or something here. Right, so now let's start looking at it linearly, okay? That there isn't a third energy and that there isn't two men. If this is one man, it still doesn't... Oh, I keep hearing one man. A woe man. It still doesn't make sense because this means it's finished, but it also means it's sacred. And it's like somebody is under the impression that they can change someone. They can change their sexuality, or they're going through a change. Like, people don't change, right? But I'm picking up that someone is trying to change their sexuality, right? Meaning that they're trying to transform from a woman to a man or from a man to a woman. And they're going through that, right? Somebody, as also a third party, is also kind of waiting for somebody to, like, change their mind of their gender. Like, I'm kind of hoping that you might start looking more at females. Because it could be a female with a female, right? Female and female, but they're coming up as masculine. And there's another female here. And she's waiting for this female to change her mind of the female that she's with and trying to change her mind from one female to another female. Because I do pick up that something is going through like an ending, but someone else is here hoping that someone will soon start to change their mind and look at someone else instead of the person that they're looking at. Because this person's definitely looking at this person, right? But there is another one here, like, I'm just here waiting in the wind for someone to actually change their mind, to actually choose me instead of this person. Right? Virgo. Page of Swords. Watching. Someone likes to be watched, performing like a sexual act here. It is in this reading. I can't please everybody if you don't like me talking about sex, because it's here. People are empathic. When people are spiritual and empathic, they go through these situations they can feel people's energy. And when they do, they can start to feel all sorts of stuff, right? Here. So let's see what this relates to. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Because there could literally just be, where it's not same sex, it's just a female that has two men. She has two men that she's interested in. One of them is kind of ended, and the other one she's just waiting for communication from. Really? What the fuck? Someone's married. Somebody here is actually married to this person. What's the King of Wands? See, Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. It's not making sense because there's one person here that's getting really frustrated that the other one that has kind of chosen this one. Like, I've chosen you and that's who I'm with and that's, you know, me, blah, blah, blah. And this one is getting really annoyed at this guy for being with like what he feels is her woman. And then there's an argument because he's getting wound up because there's like competition for somebody here, like competing for one's attention or just watching. Because none of this actually means communication. Even this doesn't mean communication, right? It can just mean the fact that somebody is just watching, like a guy, but seeing this guy in a commitment or in a relationship. Like, they're actually with somebody. They may or may not be married, but they're actually with someone. But this person's looking at one of these to say, okay, now I really wish I was with you. Like, I wish I was with you. I want to be with you. Why can't I be with you? Well, I'm already with someone, so I can't be with you. And then this one's getting really angry and really pissed off the fact that this couple or this person's actually with someone here. Because the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands means I'm not accepting an answer of no. And this means yes or no. Right? Yes or no? No. Don't tell me no. I want to be with you. Right? Now, it might be the fact that because this be multiple energy, that this is not man, it's men and women, or man or women, not as woman, because there's multiple, you know, star signs related to this. Even, you know, there's even fire in a water sign. Four is Scorpio, but Scorpio of 4 is also Aries, right? So on and so forth, right? Aries in a fire sign would also have 4, and 4 is also Scorpio, major arcana, right? So you've kind of got this where if there is a couple and they are married, this female is like in love with her husband, but the husband is causing a lot of problems. She's just kind of going along with it as if to say, well, I'm married and I'll make do. I love my husband, but he doesn't love me the way I love him. He doesn't look at me the way, like, he seems to look at other people more than what he does me. He seems to be interested more in other people than what he does me, right? This can also be going on in some sort of same-sex kind of thing, because somebody could be questioning it or completely unaware, because that's good energy there. That's in love, married, committed, you know, blah, blah, blah. This energy is more wound up denying, in denial, or Danielle or Dan, right? It's like a couple getting on with their life as normal, right? Or Normington or Norris. But like getting on as a couple, bosh, right? Someone here is getting wound up because of that being okay. This person isn't okay with that. They're not okay with this couple getting on with as they are. They've got like a soulmate type sort of twat flame connection with this person. and they don't like it. They're kind of jealous from, like, I'm jealous because you've got what I haven't got, right? This could even be going on with a friendship right here, because, like, you've got something and everything's going really well, and who do you think you are in such a great relationship where there's no problems and everything's going on hunky-dory, and I'm just sat here like a spare prick at a wedding with nobody, watching you slobber over each other, and I'm getting nothing. Right? It's the story I'm picking up. What's the Two of Wands? Seven of Cups and then fucking hell. See, there's a metaphysical energy here. This person, one of these people, is the metaphysical energy. They believe that they got a twat flame, which you have, that you won't be with. I'm sorry to burst your reality bubble, but that's what I'm here for. I'm not to throw you further down the fucking white rabbit hole. I'm here to actually help you wake the fuck up through your awakening. Smell the roses, right? It's no good me lying and, all that sort of shit. What's that going to do, right? But this person has a metaphysical connection with maybe this person, right? And they're going crazy through their awakening. They don't like the fact that someone's with their twat flame. They believe that, okay, I'm a fucking psychedelic twat flame from outer space, right? You're my twat flame. I'm supposed to be with you. I don't like it that you're with your karmic. And they're not. This person's coming up as the karmic energy because they're not with this one. Right? I don't know whether this person flirted their eyelashes at some point or something or whatnot, but I mean, it could be an ex energy. It could be, I got ghosted, blah, 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 from someone and then ran back off to my husband or wife. Like I had a bit of a fling with someone whilst in a commitment. I had a bit of a fling. Okay. I had a metaphysical connection whilst in a connection, the person that I'm still with, but I may have mistakenly or actually led someone on, right? And because I did, I give this person the wrong impression, and now they can't let go of that, right? They can't let go of the fact that I give them the wrong impression and then I ran back off to my husband or wife, right? And left this person ghosted and stranded with maybe just a pinch of salt, and that's it. I gave you some kind of, I don't know, something that may be, I don't know, probably an STD, I don't know, right? But I left you with a memory, or Emery, or Emma, or Melissa, or Emma, or Emily. Let's see. What's the death card here for? Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So regardless of whether I'm looking at this linearly or looking at the patterns of stuff that I'm finding through other messages, someone's in an emotionally unfulfilled, narcissistic marriage or gaslighting with someone that they don't even want to be with, but they're actually just with, but don't actually want to be with them, but they are. Making out that everything's fine when it isn't fine. Some of this is PTSD trauma through too much tarot, or Tara, or Tanya. But PTSD through looking for answers down the white rabbit hole that you may have had, just not prepared to listen to it. Somebody may not have told you the truth. Metaphysics and metaphysical connection is what leads you to your fear. That's why fear gives you anxiety, gives you worry, gives you fucking desires and makes you angry and everything else. Because you're going through judgment. The soul judges itself. Right? When you get Two of Cups energy, Two of Cups is a reflection of oneself. When that becomes fear-based, the fear gets reflected back to the own soul, to the own person, the one that's on their own. Fear of being alone, fear of being on my own, fear of being rejected, fear of not being with anyone, fear of not finding anyone, fear of being on my own forever, right? That I don't have what other people may have. So when you have a Two of Cups and you go through your awakening, the soul judges itself because that's the reflection of one's own fears. You have to accomplish that in order to make it through to heaven and not reincarnate, right? Because when you reincarnate, you get brainwashed into believing the fact that, you know, you're not worthy of going through the gates of heaven, right? So spiritual people that go through these, it prepares us of where we're actually now. We're actually on that crossover. I mentioned this in Libra reading. I just don't think a lot of people paid much attention to that bit. Okay. Evolution on a scale goes up, right? So when we're going towards heaven, okay, we are judged now before we get there. There's certain things that we have to go through. When we get there, there's a test and there's a lesson. But the lessons and the tests that we now do, because we can see it, is this energy, is karmic energy, right? We go through judgment for ourselves. You know, you have to realize that Two of Cups isn't a mirroring of one like the other person. It is, but it's through the form of another person relaying the fears through yourself, through them, right? So you're being judged through the fear and the rejection and the abandonment or the not doing when I should have done more or less, right? It's keeping you trapped. Because also blame. You see, if you blame people for past energies or you blame anybody at all, what you're really doing is blaming yourself. That's what you're doing. Okay. You remain stuck in an aggressive, angry, codependent situations in your life because you blame other people for what you participated in or never got a chance to participate in. Anger and aggression, fear, anxiety, which is fear, phobias. Okay, your worst nightmare. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, 3. Oh, what a shit show of energy here. I mean, a lot of you watching, if you're like, well, this doesn't relate to me at all, I haven't even got a love life or interest. Tarot is really built around advice to get out of something. You know, my life is really took a turn for the worst. I need answers to things, right? Three of Cups. Six of Swords. 3 again. You know, I don't know. I mean, this is why I stopped doing so much tarot readings online, because people ended up hating me for being honest and telling the truth, or just having a go because they don't like to hear that, you know. They want to hear something different. That's why people keep searching for other readers to get a different take on it, but it's just the way someone delivers the message, right? Page of Swords. Yeah. Aries, Scorpio. Metaphysical energy. 5 of Cups and the Hierophant. Some marriage there. There's a counterpart. Libra and the Hierophant. Marriage, divorcing, separating. See, regardless of who's who, and this may be what's keeping one of these people kind of holding on to the hope energy, that eventually someone may get divorced or separated. Right? Because it's kind of like boredom, frustration, also at home. Like I'm at home, 8 of Swords, bored, fed up, nothing to do, not with anybody. 5 of Cups, on my own, not got a partner, may want one, right? May want one, and I want this. I've got a spiritual connection, but I'm healing from, I don't know. How long does it take people to heal? It shouldn't take fucking long, right? And if it does take a long time to heal, that's because you have a hard time in dropping the ego, the death of the ego. That's what it's about. Dropping the resentment and the blame. It's your fault. It's not mine. Well, it takes 2 to tango. It's never just one person's fault, right? You'll always see it from your side, but, you know, trust me, the opposite person will always see it from their side of things. The Wheel of Fortune, a karmic energy that's watching, sort of, I don't know, spying on someone's social media or watching it all unfold, or gets jealous by someone flirting. King of Wands can be a flirt energy. And this is flirting with other men or women and getting jealous because my partner or the person that I want flirts with other people, right? Makes me feel shit to watch them flirting. Don't watch. You know, I have told a lot of people this a lot of times, you know, don't cross-watch if it winds you up. Don't look at other people's commitments and relationships of how they're doing or not doing, or whether they should be breaking up or not, because that's your person, because that'll just drive you fucking nuts here. Make you angry, right? Full of resentment. I mean, there is a generally good vibe that starts to come out throughout the week here, but it still ends up of like lonely, right? Lonely. Let's see what my deck brings out. Virgo. My heart longs for a connection. Why? Why do people's heart long for a connection? Why is that? Because you don't want to be alone? Why not? Why? I know a lot of people are going to say, I'm fine alone. Why do you watch tarot then? Save your money just in case. Time to make a choice, A or B. I also heard A or B positive. A positive or B positive. I don't know what that is. Could be a sexually transmitted disease or something. I don't know. But it's coming from here. Time to make a choice. A or B. This person or that person. Okay. I mean, do people wait around for someone to say, you know, I'm eventually going to make a choice? Or is it like I'm going to wait to leave my husband or wife and I can't at the moment, but I am going to, but not yet, because I can't because of children and social services, and I will, but I can't. And it's like that, holding on for someone to do that, right? Because you want to be with them. And then some of you here, this could just be I don't know, a recovering addict. I also heard a recovering addict. but recovering from this. See, karmic twat flame. Karmic twat flame. See, a lot of people, they'll also say, I know, Steve, they're with their karmic. They're with the person they shouldn't be with. Not realizing that you're being drawn into the illusion of the waiting game and the who should be really with who and all that sort of stuff, right? So anyway, that's the messages that I pick up as a reader. Sorry, but that's kind of what I've got this time. If you want more readings, I'm only doing a few just to, keep people satisfied with what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. But your readings are majority all of the time over on the join button for tarot. Okay, just so happens this time I've done this, but they're normally remote viewing. So this is how I read tarot. If you like it and you want to join, it's $3 or $4 per month. Not much. Now, obviously, I did say at the beginning, if you want to join the raffle, it's like $1.35 to enter. Okay, I really would appreciate it if you did, because I've spent a lot of money on trying to get the prizes and pick what I think you guys may like. If you like glittery and gold and really nice tarot decks, then it's on offer and it's really cheap. Plus you win an hour video call with me. You can ask, if you go over to you don't have to be on Facebook, by the way. Okay, if you don't want to be on Facebook, you don't have to. The links are actually provided below for you to just go to the website and join. And then if you win, it gives you access to my information, and it also gives me access to your information, like your phone number and your email address or whatnot. If you are on my Facebook, which there are below, my business one and also my personal one that are also linked below, it's a much easier way of keeping up with one another of what I'm offering and cheap tickets and bundles and promotion codes and all this sort of stuff. It's a good way of keeping up with that, and also to ask for personal readings if you want them. And then also to contact me if you win or if I know that you've won. Okay, but it's all there as an option. It is linked below. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Really would appreciate it. And if you're interested in watching the end video, then feel free. Thanks very much. See you soon.
Hey everyone, it's Stephen AI here. And this is your chance to win something truly magical and one of a kind. I'm launching a brand new raffle, and the grand prize is something I'm incredibly excited to share with you. Introducing the Baroque Tarot deck, a luxurious, collector-worthy tarot set that's both stunning to look at and powerful to work with. Here's what you could win. Magnificent gold foil design. Every card is adorned with shimmering gold foil accents that reflect the opulence of the Baroque era. It's like holding a piece of art in your hands. Luxurious magnetic flip box. The deck comes housed in a velvet smooth magnetic flip box with full color prints inside and out. It's designed to protect your cards and turn heads. Elegant Baroque patterns. Each card features intricate, sophisticated Baroque-inspired artwork that elevates every reading into a visual and spiritual experience. Colorful guidebook. You'll also get a full-color companion guidebook, packed with meanings, interpretations, and easy-to-follow instructions. Perfect whether you're a beginner or seasoned reader. High-quality materials. Made with premium 350 GSM art paper and rounded corners, this deck is not just gorgeous, it's built to last. A true treasure for any tarot lover. But hold on, just a second. There's also a bonus prize that you don't want to miss out on. Bonus prizes include a one-on-one live tarot reading with me. I truly hope you don't miss out on all of the fun. It only costs £1 to enter, which is the equivalent of $1.33. You can also buy bundle tickets. Buy 2 tickets, get 4 tickets free, up to buy 7 tickets and get 16 tickets free, completely enhancing your chances of winning. No, this is not a scam. This is Steve's AI. He has spared no expense when it comes to presenting the videos. Narrator. Please don't forget, All links to my Facebook pages are below, where you can also join, where I can send you promo codes for free and cheap tickets, where I also go live now and again, and we share stories of predictions that have come true in the past. But you don't have to join Facebook to enter, as there will always be a link provided below to enter the Raffle website. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and look out for all the links provided on all websites and Facebook groups.